Hello, here for another session of What the What the. So, I've been working my ass off. I gave my roommate my share of what we agreed on. 4 days later, she wants to tell me I'm evicted and call the cops on me for doing nothing other than packing quietly in my room. Then went to threatening me and has sent me several hate messages. I'm talking like 75 messages, and it was 3 days and finally has let up. But I have been working my ass off, like I said, trying to make sure I pave the way for where I need to go. Make sure my daughter and I are okay. So, of course, I'm hungry. I brought her food earlier, but then here we are. We've had to switch to a nightlife to avoid a psychopath because we're no longer allowed Wi-Fi. The AC is turned off while we're here. Neither of us really even use the water, so we're not showering or doing our laundry as to not stir up more drama. And my daughter just sleeps all the time, and she said, it's funny, I'm on the Elvis Presley diet, but I don't take all the pills. Hadn't heard of it. But she said his doctor told him to sleep when he was hungry. And she said, I'm hungry, and all I know is to sleep. And I will tell you, I feel like a really crummy parent right now because I'm living with someone who is very mentally unstable. The lengths they have gone to, it's mind-blowing. I lived with my kid's dad for 16 years. And some of the things this woman is doing, it is a step up, man. It is something that is mind-blowing. The wickedness, the anger, the hatred. I woke up every morning to nobody loves you, you're a piece of shit, you're a loser. You don't have anything going on, nobody loves you. No one can stand you, no one wants to be around you. And I thought, man, if these were teenagers, this would be on the news. This would be something that people were talking about because most people are not mentally capable of handling the psychological abuse that's being implemented on myself and my daughter. And it's sad that this woman is 45 years old doing this. But then on top of it, like I said, I'm working long hours. I run to McDonald's real quick. You got 3 cops on one man in the middle of the drive-thru, and in the end they let him go. And it just showed me the power of the injustice of the power that's going on right now, where there's arrogance. And not to make it racial, it was a black man and 3 white officers. And all I could think was, it's black up. I started calling that when I lived in Indiana because for some reason, when a white person got pulled over, not that many people showed up. When a black person got pulled over, like I said, I called it black up for a reason because it was always like just making sure, oh, they're going to do something crazy. And people don't realize it's not color-coded. Crazy is not color-coded. Neither are psychopaths. People that are beyond the means of trying to hide behind society in a way. Rather it be religious or monetary or something they think they have going for themselves. It's a false sense of reality. It's It's a false sense of power. Because like I said, I've been threatened. It's been 4 days now. This morning was the first morning I did not wake up with some berating message to start my day. Instead, I have my little blanket that I've kept on my chair, and it was soaked in water. And I thought, well, at least the attacks are getting a little bit less. Still boils down to nobody deserves to be treated how these, they're not confident, they're jealous, greedy, angry, washed up individuals will go out and treat people. Of course, my mom and I have been talking back and forth. Why do you think this is? Why do you think that is? I educate her more every day. Only thing you can learn to do when you live with somebody who's gone from a sociopath to a psychopath. Because psychopathy is contagious. I don't know if you realize that. So if you live with somebody that is psychotic, the more they do the things they do, they will begin to bleed on to you. And it does affect your mental well-being because they gaslight you, they toy with you, they try to make you think that everything that's going on, either you deserve it. Somehow it boils down to their misery wants to become your company. Don't let it happen to you. You really do deserve way better. Because looking at the house behind me, it's funny. You think there's a happy home. I sat there and watched neighbors just right over there the other day, calling cops, pulling in and out of the driveway, all kinds of stuff. And I told my mom, it's funny, you don't really know what goes on behind people's walls and windows and doors. At some point, maybe we start being real again. Maybe we start defending each other again. Maybe we learn to say, you know what, fuck off, enough is enough. There's something wrong with you. You need to get help. Stop spreading your misery because no one really cares. As unemotional and unempathetic as that may be, sometimes you have to ask yourself, are you loving on the devil? Don't do that. Love yourself instead. Learn to say, I'm sorry you feel that way about yourself. I'm sorry you went through what you went through, but a lot of people have felt your pain and you're not alone. I'm sorry that you're struggling, but it will get better if you stay positive, keep working hard, because nothing in life comes easy, and anything hard is worth working for. And I think these entitled individuals forget that. And sometimes they wear a badge and they are overridden with power. So justice will come back. It's a matter of the scales being balanced and the charades stop. So I don't know. It's just been a minute. Like I said, a lot going on. So peace, love, and light. Good night.